I am aware. And this is what looking at the camera looks. Where is the? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hi. Little dot where the camera actually is. Okay. So I am aware that I should start this video, but I won't. Um, you know, you shouldn't have to be a pretentious cocksucker just to tell somebody the fucking truth. Okay? And speaking of pretentious cocksuckers, I just got off the phone with an insurance adjuster for my riding lawnmower. That didn't go well. Fuck off. Oh, okay. That almost went in a fish tank. Losing control of your anger. Losing control of your speech process. Also a part of losing control of your anger. Okay. There's the camera. I usually just look at my face, so I can make sure it's in the camera. Anyways, here's the deal. I'm aware that it is unlikely, unprecedented, not traditional for the electors to vote against, I mean, what would they be voting against? They'd be voting against. No, they'd be voting for the popular vote. Just, yeah, far-fetched that the electors should vote for the person who won the election. Yeah. But you see, media is still lying. They've been lying this whole time. I don't know if you've noticed. See, they keep focusing on the clips where Obama talks about Russian hacking, but what's really being discussed, especially in the military community and especially within the CIA, is the propaganda. Okay, the propaganda aimed at Hillary Clinton. The propaganda which, if dissected and if objectively you compared Trump to Hillary, if objectively, okay, if you didn't put a R or a D over their names, if you didn't put the names over their names, if you just objectively compared the qualities of these people, you would find that without the propaganda, even more Republicans would vote for Hillary Clinton. Okay? Now, in early voting, and we haven't talked about the early. Notice we haven't talked one fucking moment about the early voting, how it was, Republicans were voting for Hillary Clinton. Okay? And you notice how nobody allowed on TV is allowed to talk about how Republican electors should, if they don't want America destroyed, should vote for Hillary Clinton. Not Mitt Romney, not write-in, not just stop Donald Trump. Notice. Now, if there was a guy who thought he should vote for Hillary Clinton, he'd be scared shitless. As if the media would have him on anyways. Because they got this narrative. They got this ongoing narrative that, oh, it's not going to happen. And all you could hope for is just putting it to the Congress. Because Hillary Clinton could never get 270. She's 36 away from that. 36. The devil stands in her way. 6 times 6. I've defeated devils. I was hoping humanity could too. I'm there's a difference between a father and a babysitter. Yeah. Jeez. Son of a son, son of a gun, son of a sailor. So there's now this, ongoing narrative today. The electors, they're not going to do it because they wouldn't want to destroy America. They wouldn't want to divide the country. What kind of fucking crack are you smoking? This country actually being divided would be a step towards progress. We're getting undivided. We're getting subdued. Okay? And if you want proof that the Russians hacked anything, I've been offering it to you for years. Any fucking Republican who's in denial of the proof of hacking, skewing this election for their fascist takeover, look for my videos that start with proof. And you'll find that I'm not a liberal atheist type that's in some conspiracy to deceive you, to destroy Christianity. Meanwhile, you're trying to let the fucking anti-Christ, an atheist, a fucking Hollywood celebrity, take power. Because when you search proof on my channel, you find another thing that I'm interested in proving. Not only have I been proving that Russia's been trying to destroy America for quite some time now, never really stopped, but I've proven that the proof that the earth was round is bullshit. Now, I'm not anti-environmentalism, but, I have videos that say proof, and they go on to say that the earth is flat. Okay? Now, to understand my exact stance on that, I believe that ignorant people, selfish people, people in denial of God, live on a round earth. People who are willing to achieve a higher plane of existence live on that plane, a flat earth. And I have spent a lot of effort confirming that these two things are observationally indistinct, and that atheists have for quite some time tried to make the spiritual side of this seem like something silly. And I've even gone as far as to say what they've done is effectively against the Constitution because it constitutes religious persecution. To be an atheist, to mock Christianity, to mock flat earthism, to mock anyone for their purely spiritual beliefs that don't harm anybody. That's religious persecution. And I believe that most atheists are in severe violation of the right to religious expectation. I believe that nativity scenes should be allowed at fucking government buildings, okay? Don't confuse me with a liberal. Every Republican elector should vote for Hillary Clinton. If you value America at all, if you have any values at all, if you have any courage or integrity, if you are not a coward and a traitor, you will vote not just against Trump, but for Hillary Clinton. The only response we could have in light of the idea that Russia decided it didn't want Hillary Clinton to be elected and instead installed a fascist puppet, the only response appropriate would be to ensure that this person who they tried to keep from taking office takes office as the will of the people said, in amounts greater than says otherwise. Hillary Clinton won the popular vote by more votes than there are voters total in half of the swing states. Okay? And there's only a couple of states where the Republican total voters equals the number of which Hillary won by. You're talking about a victory. What's she ahead now? 3 million votes? Half the rolls of the so-called swing states, and plenty more states, there's less than 3 million Republicans voting. So she won by more than some of the entire Republican populations of these states that now get to outweigh this electoral victory. Whatever nonsense. It's not in the Constitution at all. Read the fucking Constitution. It lists the most votes. The person who has the most votes gets to be president if they have a majority of electors. Okay? And so, that proves the electoral college. But guess what? Acknowledging that just proved the popular vote exists, because these two things are listed separately, aren't they? If they're listed separately, then that's clearly defined. It's not my interpretation of it. It's not some vague reference to it. It's clearly defined as a popular vote. And the disambiguation of this sentence is the reason for Federalist number 68. Well, why would the electors possibly vote against the population? Because the Electoral College is supposed to be representative of what? The population. These things that states are doing are unconstitutional. And they are being used to destroy the very fabric of America. The only way for America to hope to hold it together, and mark my words, little puppies, you know nothing compared to me. I have proven this time and time again. The only hope for America is for the Republican electors to vote for Hillary Clinton. If you proceed down this path of ignoring most of the country and pretending that Republicans should be in charge, it will bring destruction, death, torment, darkness, ignorance, persecution, lots of nasty things. In fact, everything I can think to throw at you. I am here to judge. And so I will ask you one last time to repent of your iniquity, lest ye know God's wrath. It's funny how I can hear the arguments of individual idiots in the future as they watch my videos, because they saw something on, what is it, Seeker Daily. Guess who used the word ye? Pirates. Because we were slaves when we came out of Egypt. Go ahead and mock us for what is true, young cups, and an army of ghosts will await you when you cross the river. I don't even need to speak of consequences that will manifest themselves in this world, for in the world that will come after it, you will enjoy no such luxuries as the ones which you abuse this day. You will have no free will. You will decide nothing, for you have failed to make good decisions, and your further destructiveness should not be tolerated. This is God's will. If you hate God, you will not listen to what I say. But if you love God, if you love what He has given you, what He's given all of us, then you will heed His warning.